Hey everyone, Thornton here, and we recently got the new Warbond, and it's been pretty fun. It has a lot of cool cosmetics. That being said, a lot of us are curious about what the next Warbond could be, and there was one that was leaked a while ago that looked really cool that also tied in with some voice lines about wildlife found in the game, and the question is, well, is this going to be coming still, and what does it actually look like and entail? We're going to go over all of that today, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. I want to talk about the possibility of wildlife coming into the game in the near future, and it definitely seems like that is the plan, as there are stuff found in the game files right here where it says a faction type Super Earth, faction type Bugs, faction type Illuminate, faction type Cyborg, which is the automatons, and finally a faction type Wildlife, which is going to be a new enemy faction or possibly neutral faction that will attack both fellow Helldivers alike and the enemies as well. And there's even more stuff, as there are voice lines for our Helldivers to communicate that we have found it on certain planets. I'll go ahead and play the audio files right here. These are found by Tier 5 NPC.
Alien wildlife found. Assessment. Adorable. Dangerous wildlife.
So as you can see, one of them is very cute and adorable. However, dangerous wildlife is also spotted, which does imply the fact that these things are going to be hunting us, or at least impacting our battles while we try to spread managed democracy. I think this would be a pretty interesting thing to come into the game. It fits very well with the lore, and there are a ton of planets that could bring this in. But before we explore those planets, I think it's very likely that when this does finally come in, we might finally get the Primal Warbond, which is this cowboy type armor found by Asunder and uploaded on the Discord. You can see that it is a suit of armor, and it has actually some teeth / claws around the neck piece, and it is overall a hunter themed outfit, or at least inspired by that. But it wasn't just that one armor piece that was found. There was also a sniper rifle that you can see here, which I'm always a huge fan of getting more snipers in a game, but it also has some aesthetics with teeth over near the barrel side of it. Along with that, there's additionally a pistol as well, which also features two teeth as almost like a boar-like melee function, which, you know, since they brought in the Constitution, we now know that melee weapons can, you know, actually exist on top of a bayonet-like structure. And in fact, the in-game armor with the teeth was actually modeled and found by data miners that were able to put it in the game, and you can actually see how it would function in the game right here, or at least how it would look. And I gotta be honest, this is one of the cooler armor pieces that they have done. But the question is, well, we haven't seen any on the planets we have currently been exploring. However, that being said, there are a ton in the game files that are going to be coming soon, so let's go ahead and take a deep dive into the planets and let me know which one you guys think the AI wildlife will be coming to. Data miner extraordinaire known as Iron Sights, who if you've ever been on this channel before, you would have heard his name many a times, has shown us that there are 10 new planets that will be added to the game in the future. These planets include the Bug homeworld, the Bot homeworld, the Illuminate homeworld, which is fantastic because now we know that they are still coming, the Mines of Zion, a forest cathedral, Heroes Bay, Coldith, which is kind of a funny name, Miasma 8, I think I said that right, Darkwater Bay, Bug Quarantine, Meridian Leah, RP426 Eushurion, which I'm pretty sure is from an Aliens game, Outpost 31, Franklin's Retreat, and Protea 5, along with one called Hell's Cauldron, which, you know, only makes me more worried about Hellmire. Regardless, in addition to the new planets, there is going to be that new enemy faction of the Illuminate, which we have seen a ton of models and leaks for, and if we look at the galaxy map, you'll notice there's enough room for 2 more factions to compete alongside the automatons and terminids. So it will be interesting to see who also, besides that Illuminate, decides to join the galactic fray. It'll be someone we haven't probably seen before, which makes it pretty interesting and tantalizing. Not to mention, there is a brief video of players getting dropped onto Super Earth, which looks really cool. And Super Earth doesn't look like what I thought it would. I was envisioning a lot of major cities and metropolises, but this does appear to be a very lush jungle atmosphere, and the bugs are here, which is also another interesting thing. How did the bugs get to Super Earth? Why are they invading us now? And what happened to allow them to get here? Are the Hive Lords here, or are we only going to see that on the Bug homeworld? But the addition of new planets and enemies are going to help to make Helldivers 2 a more balanced and diverse game. Here is actually a banner frame of all the new maps that we know of so far with their images actually in it, which makes it very, very interesting, and you can get an idea of the biosphere that we will be playing on in the future so that we can finally get away from Hellmire. And Helldivers 2 is a great game with a lot to offer players. If you haven't already touched it, I highly recommend it. So that's everything we can be expecting in terms of AI wildlife, the construction of the space station, and even possibly a Primal Warbond in the near future. We'll go ahead and play some community clips right now, and remember, if you guys want to submit any, just shoot me a message and a DM on Thornton Smash on Twitter, and I will go ahead and upload some of your guys' gameplay.
Accomplished Liberty's will. Extract at your discretion.
Requesting orbital strike. Thank you.
Dropship! Freedom now! Eat this!
Let me know down below, what do you guys think about this Primal Warbond? Do you think it would be a good addition to the game, or do you think it's been scrapped completely? Also, how do you feel about different types of wildlife that could impact the game as well? Also, don't forget to check out this video and this video right here, where I cover more news and information on Helldivers 2 on the daily. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading democracy.